Hi everyone, Ed Bates again from Kilworth Chiropractic Clinic, and welcome to yet another video in our series where we're discussing and talking about zone technique. We are currently at zone 6, the circulatory system, and this zone is involved in many diseases and problems that we face, and quite frankly, perfect health cannot possibly exist in a body where circulation is impaired. Now, it should come as no surprise that this zone includes your heart, your arteries, your your veins, and importantly, the lymphatic system. Now, in your body, you have something like 60,000 miles of circulation pathways, and these pathways carry oxygen from the lungs to every single cell in your body. They also bring nutrients from food that's been broken down and absorbed to produce energy. They also bring carbon dioxide and cellular waste to the lungs and kidneys for elimination. And another significant role of the circulatory system is to carry the hormones released by the glandular system. And this includes, importantly and significantly, the thyroid gland. Now, I also mentioned that this zone controls the lymphatic system, which is basically like a daily oil changing system. It collects waste from the arteries and veins. This waste is then dumped into the lymph nodes, where white blood cells can clean up any debris, purify the lymph fluid, and then finally dump it back into the arterial venous system. Now, in essence, we can liken the flow of fluids through your body to your town's water system. Now, in your town, you obviously have a pumping station which regulates the flow of water and maintains the water pressure at a certain level. Now, if little water is being used, then obviously the pump system wouldn't be required to pump much at all. However, if everyone in the town was using all the water at the same time, or there was a drought, the pressure in the system would decrease, and which would mean then the pumping station would have to work much, much harder to sustain the levels and pressure of water. Well, it's a similar system in your body where the circulatory system or the circulatory center in your brain regulates the flow of fluids, and it does this via your nervous system. And this pumping system works great until arteries or capillaries or indeed veins develop leaks or become extended. And that means that the pressure must be changed to compensate. However, if there's an obstruction to the nerves that, say, control the heart, then the brain is unable to make necessary changes. And if your brain is unable to make necessary changes, then problems can arise. Problems such as high or low blood pressure, problems such as varicose veins, heart problems, headaches, migraines, cold hands and cold feet, and so on and so forth. And this is exactly what happens when the circulatory system is unbalanced. Now, as before, as previous zones, with specific chiropractic adjustments and simulative or stimulative spinal cord thrusts and techniques, we can bring about proper restoration of the circulatory zone by enabling the brain center to bring about the necessary changes in pressure to help restore perfect circulatory health with normal thyroid function, normal cardiovascular function, normal lymphatic function, normal heart and lung function, and excellent blood flow to all the organs and all the tissues. Now, one other thing that's very important here that's worth noting is that normal circulation depends upon motion or exercise to help maintain a continuous flow of blood and fluids to all parts of the body. And this is even more important for the lymphatic system, because the lymphatic system doesn't even have a pump to help facilitate this movement. And this is why bedridden patients may develop bed sores due to a lack of movement in the lymphatic system. And that is yet another reminder as to why we need to obey the natural laws of the body. In this case, the natural law of movement. Anyway, I hope that was of interest and of use. Please don't hesitate to get in contact if you want any more information. Our number is 025 27436. And in the meantime, stay healthy, and I will see you next week. Speak to you then. Bye-bye.